not alone.
in the world.
Did you see the hearing today?
No.
Oh, yeah,
It's a problem with kids these days. No one
hears.
No one watches.
No one hears.
The whole news cycle's been hijacked by bullshit that no one cares about the important stuff anymore. We're not, dude. UFOs are like completely real. They had there was a hearing today, and it was like the 5th one they had. They debuted new footage. They're calling them UAPs now. New UAP footage wasn't released before today. There was an unidentified object flying over the ocean, and of course we fired a missile at it. Of course, because we want to
not friendly.
because we want to
That's
engage
friendly.
the aliens. And it was like a Tomahawk missile or something like robust, like a legit fucking missile.
Yeah.
And it just bounced off it and just the thing kept going. Whoa. And when they showed the video at the hearing, people were like in the
Gasped.
Oh, gasped, dude. It's shocking.
We have
And
no
we
clue.
almost had
alone.
World War III in 1982.
Yeah, World War III almost happened.
What ocean was it?
I don't know the waterway.
Was it Wildwood?
It might have been.
It's just off of Cape May County, Wildwood, New Jersey.
Yeah, they had 2 other objects over 2 ICBMs in Russia, and they thought it was the United States attacking. Thank God the general
heads
or
prevailed.
whatever.
So what do we do? Like, obviously, we can't fuck with this shit with our weaponry.
Yeah, we can't. They said some other wild shit today. Like there was whoa, and I forget exactly who the guys were that were testifying, but they're reputable guys. Like they're not like fucking Tyrone Wiggums off the street,
Right.
You know?
Like somebody like Father Denny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like real like former servicemen. They said the one there was a couple of them. They were cubes, and they were much bigger than a football field.
Cuban people?
Not Cuban people. The shape. A cube.
Okay.
A cube just hovering in the air, silent and still, bigger than a football field. And there was a few of them. And then they just darted away, like in the blink of an eye. Like it's not another country.
So it's coming. Like they've
been here.
They've been here
since the 40s.
Yeah, but they haven't engaged really. It seems like now they're engaging. Like they're almost preparing for something.
It seems that way. I mean, is it that there's more of them, or is it that everyone's got a camera in their pocket now?
Maybe they're just evolving like we are, but they're so much more advanced than us, and they're like maybe they're centuries and centuries ahead of us.
I beat off to this shit. You know what my theory is?
You get sexually aroused by this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, how? Okay.
So it just really does it. Mike, I don't think they're from outer space. I think they're from
Clifton Heights.
I think they're from the deep sea.
I thought you were going to say the deep south.
Yes.
They're from Alabama.
I think they're from the deep sea. I think that they are a civilization that has been flourishing for thousands of years, and they've avoided all the cataclysmic events on the surface, and they've been living underneath.
Like in the crust.
Yes. And that the fucking drones and the weird orbs that are coming, that they say are coming out of the ocean, I think they're taking them off through the ocean. I don't think they're outer space. I think
So you believe these people live within the core?
Well, you can call them people.
These beings
Whatever.
live within the core and crust of our...
Yeah. But even more amazing than this, I find it stupefying that like it's not on everyone's lips. Like everyone's so jaded. Like the news cycle is just so... Everyone's like, TikTok.
You know what, though?
The new dance. People are like, well, fuck it. If I still got work tomorrow, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Fucking aliens are real, dude.
Yeah, but I not because of that, TikTok or anything, but I also, something like that, I don't fear because it just is what it is anyway.
I don't fear it.
Like I fear like a car crash or something, or like maybe like something happening to me physically, that's something but something like that. Same thing with it when Same thing when I'm on an airplane. At that point, it's over anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm completely at peace. Where like before I flew for the first time years ago, I was probably like, I was worried. And then finally something hit me. Like at this point, it is what it is anyway. So with I'm not going to stiff arm like an alien if he comes like,
Right.
so he's going to win.
On a plane too.
Yeah, he's going to win.
You don't want to be scared, then fucking drive. Like you chose to get there in 2 hours instead of 15.
Yeah.
And it's way better just to get there in 2 hours.
Yeah, but
so
it is kind of scary though,
if you're
because
gonna die, you're gonna
planes
die.
are going down all the time now too.
If you were to die, I would release your originals in a very respectful way. I'd re-record them.
Yeah, re-record them.
I'd re-record them.
Add your touch. But you have my permission.
And I'd also really change up the lyrics so I could get co-writers on it.
Exactly. They didn't need changing, but you did it just to get a co-write, half right.
Yeah, exactly.
Smart. Well, hey, thank you for at least waiting until I die because I have your originals recorded already.
Yeah.
I didn't even wait for your death.
So fucking another hearing today. And there's also that thing that we keep talking about, the Atlas or whatever that is in space. I don't know what it is. It could very well just be a comet. right? But it might not be. And when I read this stuff, I take it with a grain of salt. I don't read it like, oh, it's an interplanetary civilization coming.
Yeah,
but it's interesting to me that it might not be. Yeah. But I read it and take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But it's apparently, because when you're reading, when I'm reading shit, I don't know who the source is. It's very important to know who the source is.
It's got to be a good source, a reputable source, yeah.
Everyone's parents and uncles, well, if they're still living, everyone's parents and uncles read shit on Facebook and they don't look at the source.
This is something I have to worry about with 2 living parents. You guys, see, you don't have to worry about this stuff. This stuff I go to bed with, worried about.
Yeah, and I'll never have that.
You'll never have that. Yeah, I have that pressure, and you don't.
So you got to know the source. So I don't know who the source is. So I take it with a grain of salt. It's like science fiction when I read it.
Maybe we'll know more November 7th because that's when it's going to do. It's going to go around Mars, and then in December it's going to go around the sun.
Maybe the aliens came.
Is it going to land in Uranus?
Maybe the aliens came to take back that lady Karen from the Phillies game that took the baseball. Oh, dude, she was the best. She looked like my Aunt Debbie back in the '90s. Same haircut.
Kind of a shame how she got like. Everyone's like, her name's Karen Anderson, and here's where she works. Like the next day, it was just all
Everyone
over.
wanted her fired and shit. Yeah, like it was a shitty thing to do, but lose a job? Like, come on.
Very shitty thing to do. However, you got to learn your lesson there. The ball's for the kid.
And the ball isn't hers just because it's right around her either. It's up for grabs.
Judging from her haircut, she thinks a lot of things are hers that really aren't justifiably hers. And it's about time life smacked her in the face.
But the way she got up in his face like that, like, slow down, lady. Like, hey, there's a kid right there. And the guy couldn't have played it better. Like, he was like, he made a joke about it. Like,
his scary spider move.
Yeah. Like, he played it cool and like everything worked out in the end. The kid got it, like the ball and all that. But she really like,
Vader hooked up with him in the dugout or in the tunnels. Yeah.
Oh, he's a fucking, he's an ace, that dude.
They couldn't show it on the news, of course.
Yeah, he's an ace, that dude. He's fucking ripped too.
But dude, his hair is lovely.
He's a good, he's like a ball player.
I'm not like taking a shot at him. Like
he's a ball player in every sense of the word.
Dude.
He's like the next coming of Dykstra.
He's fluffy mullet like that on a ball player.
But like, yeah, her fucking, she's from like Pennsauken, like that area. Like her fucking life, her life is going to be like fucked now. Like she really just, people are finding her on Facebook. Somebody has the same name as her in Boston, was like, had to write a post like, I'm not her. Yeah. I'm a Red Sox fan.
Yeah. All right. So let's say you're her PR person. She hires Money Mike to help salvage the fallout. What's your move?
Use a job.
What's your move to kind of like
sex tape?
Ooh.
Sex tape.
Yes.
Because that comes out that he erases everything about the baseball, and then she controls the narrative.
Yes.
Yeah. We control the narrative.
We control the narrative. That's right.
And make a little money off of it. Who wouldn't want to see her in a sex tape?
That's right. I don't know her. I don't remember her name, but come to us. We've got a comprehensive strategy all lined up, ready to help you shed this terrible image that you have.
What a bad look. You're going to the game thinking like, I'm just going to enjoy a night out, and then you're like the most hated person in America. And then like
her poor husband just sitting there. The fucking shit this guy must be go through.
A day later, there was a home run at the Yankees game, and the guy from the other team caught it, looked for the kid in the Yankees jersey, gave it to him, and the kid started crying and gave him a hug. It was the most wholesome thing ever. It was almost like that had to happen in the universe the day after for us to see like, this is what you're supposed to do.
There was another game somewhere, and it was like nowhere near here. It was like baseball's all over the country. Mm-hmm. It couldn't have been farther away. There was a home run ball, and the whole stadium started chanting, "That's my ball. That's my ball." Like she's just such a joke now. And in one of the angles, you could hear her voice cackling, just that, "Yeah, it's my ball, but it almost hit me. It's my ball."
Just her mannerisms were all too familiar.
Sex tape, though.
The sex tape is what I would do. Yeah, get and really play up the hair. Like have the hair done like nice and frosted again, and then like the bottom brown, and the glasses. Phillies jersey, of course.
Yeah,
at first.
Porky Pig, bottomless.
Yeah. But we'll get a professional in there as the guy.
I got a couple professionals in mind that could be in the tape.
Yeah, you do. Who?
Shakes.
T-Figs.
Shakes.
Also, I saw that dude last episode that you brought up on XBN, that musician. He popped up on my newsfeed today, and I'm like, holy shit, that looks like the guy Hef was talking about, his name. And it ended up being him?
Yeah.
A dead body in his trunk?
Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
Talking about credibility.
Yeah, you didn't tell me you're listening to cool shit.
Yeah.
Like you're fucking on to some hip artists.
Yeah, dude. And he's R&B too. He's not gangster. Well, wasn't gangster until today. He's fucking
now he is.
Gangster. Yeah, now I'd love to see how that pans out.
Oh, yeah, now he's fucking way gangster. Yeah, what do you think happened? Like, obviously he's not famous or known, right? This had to be He's fully
he's sea level. He's not
his name is household name. His name is David, and it's spelled D4VD.
Yeah.
And apparently he's cooperating with police. And
well, that's bullshit. That's disappointing to me.
Yeah, at that point, I'm out on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You keep your mouth shut. You never, ever take a plea.
I mean, anything could have happened. Was it in an impound lot, right? Like, it wasn't like in a junkyard. Because if you're trying to get rid of a body, well, when I get rid of bodies, I put them in the trunks of cars.
Right.
I take them to the junkyard to where the car crusher. This was like an impound lot where it wasn't there to be, the car wasn't there to be destroyed.
Right.
So that's a rookie move. So maybe someone just, if he did it, that's a fucking bullshit move that he was a dumb move on his part.
Yeah.
I would have steered him a different, if he would have called me,
I
would have steered him a different way.
I mean, I do it every time I'm in a situation like that.
I would have steered him a different way.
Because you have connections through your Italian side again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've called you for every murder. Every murder I've been involved with, I've called you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know what to do. And you don't take it to an impound lot. You take it to the car crush.
No. Place. You really couldn't get away with murder anymore today. There's no perfect, like in the 70s and shit, you could murder somebody and you could get away with it.
Dude, in the 80s, you could have a whole other family 5 miles away. Like in Delaware County, on the other side of Delaware County, you could have a whole nother family.
6 kids in each family, yeah. Oh. But now, like, yeah, there's going to be a fucking camera, a light camera or something that picks you up a block or two away from wherever you are on Earth.
Well, look at our boy Luigi.
Luigi Mangone.
Yeah,
he's your
one of my kin.
Yeah, he's one of your paisans.
Yeah, one of my kin.
Well, he got caught eventually, you know. Yeah. But yeah, there's cameras everywhere. You just can't get away with it.
You can't get away with anything anymore, and that's the downfall of society.
Yeah, it was much better place when we could just do shady shit and like nobody know about it.
You could be a bank robber.
You could have a double life.
Just slip a note.
My grandfather was a bank robber. He did, Orville Barkley. He did 20 years. Orville Barkley was the youngest of like 5 boys, and he was in jail for something, blah, blah, blah. But then when my dad was born, maybe like 3 months later, there was him and his people he's with, his cohorts, went to Chester and they robbed a bank in Chester. Apparently, my grandfather was the wheelman, but somebody died in the robbery. I don't know if the teller. It was a bank robbery going wrong. Someone died, and I think they pinned it on him. But he was in jail for 15, 20 years, like until.
This is your grandfather?
This is my grandfather.
This is Joe's dad?
My dad's dad.
Whoa.
Yeah. And he didn't grow up with my dad. My dad, he got out of jail like later in my dad's life. And then
that's why he's so handy.
Exactly. He just had to learn shit on his own.
Learn mechanical prowess. I think you have to have that in you too. I think it's an art, just kind of like musician, like a guitar player like yourself. I think an artist, please.
An artist, yeah. I think that you have to have that kind of mechanical aptitude it's born in you. But I think you can learn. Like I'm learning, and I'm not good at it, but I'm better than I was.
I'm so proud of you, dude.
Thank you. You should have saw the job I did this weekend. Put up ballards, like barricades.
What's a ballard?
It's something like
duck?
They're like poles. They're like bollards. I'm sorry, bollards.
I'm thinking
they're like
mallard.
Those yellow poles in front of things so you don't crash into like the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I had to put like 6 8-foot ones up, but I had to drill into the ground with anchors, the anchors like into concrete, and I had to set them, and then I had set them all up.
Were you jackhammering and shit?
I used a hammer drill.
What's a hammer drill? Is it kind of
It's like a drill, but a little more power than like a regular drill.
Do you own this drill?
No, work does. Work does. But it took me all day, but I was proud of it. I could show you a picture. We'll pop it up on the screen.
Did you have a handkerchief around your head?
Dude, I was just sweating my balls off. People just walk by.
Just imagine.
People just walk by looking at me like, you've never done this before. I'm like, fuck you.
Man, this guy's look at his sweat.
Look at him. He looks nervous.
He's nervous.
I'm the only mechanical dude that's nervous about shit when they do. They're the freest people in the world, fucking mechanics. I watch them walk around. They just do things naturally and don't give a fuck about like how they do it. But
their eyes are immune to the cig smoke coming off.
They don't care. But I'm cerebral. I've always been the way. Like, I'm always thinking of like what you're thinking, like while I'm doing something.
You're thinking of what your other people around you are thinking of you?
Yeah. Yes. Ooh. Always. And that's not a way for a mechanic to be. It's dude, you're just going to end up in the nut house. But what was I talking about before that? I was
Ballards.
The bollards, they're called. But I put them up. But I'm talking about we were talking about murder or something.
How you can't get away with anything anymore.
Yeah. Well, anyway. How are you, HT?
Doing well. I didn't have to install Ballards, which is an anti-terrorism device.
Ballards. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah. So like, if you go anywhere around like any buildings or anything, like if you look around Citizens Bank Park, they're all around the entire place. That's basically a Ballard if anyone wants to understand what
a Ballard, right?
Yeah, Ballard, whatever. I mean,
tomato.
Ballard, Ballard, or Ballard.
You know, whatever, but that's what they are. So the one thing about that Tesla, right? Like you said, I hate to swing back to that, but
what Tesla?
Because that was what the guy had, right? So
he's environmentally conscious.
Musk's involved.
He's environmentally.
There you go. Oh, there it is.
Musk's involved.
He cares about the environment. Let's cut time off.
Yeah, there you go.
We're gonna kill people, but not the planet.
Yeah, I can respect that. Yeah, but what about the Tesla?
No. I'm just saying it's like that one. You can't. There's no keys for them. So like, how did that person get in there?
Ooh, a very interesting point.
Ooh. Right. Because there's no keys, and you have to have like that. You either have to have an app or there's some type of
somebody close.
You know what I mean? I can't remember exactly what it is.
Or Musk.
Not even like
new shit has come to light, dude. Yeah. All right. So I was gonna say maybe someone dumped the body in the car, but it would have had to been this guy.
It has to be somebody close
because you can't just pop it open. It's not a conventional vehicle.
Ooh, that's just another way of the man knowing what we're doing all the time. Now that just like the cameras in the sky and all that with the fucking Teslas, they know everything. They know your time. You were there.
Well, also look at the police cars too. And again, they have the cameras that they can run every plate. They can run like 50 plates a second.
I never look at police cars because what's the rap song? I think it was One Time back in the 90s. Well, I took when they say one time. Oh, ready or not, Fugees?
Yeah.
Apparently, you're only supposed to look when you pass a cop car. One time. That's what that means. Because when you go one time and then two time, they know that.
That's what that means.
That's what that means. So
I never knew that.
So when they say one time, when you see them, that means just only look once.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're really in tune with the streets to be able to drop this knowledge.
I still am. Yeah. I mean, I've gotten older.
Heavy on the street. Yeah, heavy in the streets.
But I'm constantly at like Max's Steaks in North Philly. Like I'm posted up there. Damn, like 5-6 times a week.
Damn, dude.
I want to go swing back to another episode. She's guilty.
Donna Adelson.
Yeah.
My that trial I was in, she's dead guilty. So now they're going to go after the rest of the family, which is cool.
Oh wow,
nice.
Yeah. Teslas, I've seen videos where like they can remotely just shut down your car. Like I've seen some videos. I'm pretty heavy on the videos online, where like
guys, you have a lot of time on your hands,
dude. So much.
Nice
guys like they just shut down my car and like the screen says like your car is remotely locked, and it just won't run. I don't know what that's all about.
I've only driven one, and obviously I was out in California. That was a rental car because it was cheaper to rent a Tesla.
Bragging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm way bragging.
My travels.
You're a bragger, like a Ballard.
Yeah, definitely. But I have to say this. I was totally impressed. It was I didn't touch the steering wheel for like an hour and a half on the freeway because I had to go from LA down to
I could do that in my car too.
Yeah. But I just thought it was amazing though. I didn't. It drove itself. I couldn't believe it. So
I would take it too far. I'd be like in the back seat.
Yeah, exactly.
I would try that.
Overdoing
it way
like,
too hard.
All right, let me take a nap. Yeah, you would really press your buttons. On
so there'd be no way to even like in the event of an emergency, like quickly right the ship.
Yeah, Mr. McGuire, you took this way too far.
Clearly, we can see that you were in the back.
Just because the car says that it assists in driving capabilities, it doesn't mean it drives. I don't see this in our
lifetime, but I think at one point, maybe 50 years from now, because obviously I won't be around for that, but the cars won't have steering wheels in them anymore because the computers are going to be so smart to get you from point A to point B that it makes our human judgment slower than what the computer can do.
That's a shame. Like I hope in 50 years there's still like teenagers that go out and find each other and like take a walk in the park and like maybe like go see a concert and lay on a blanket in the field and just get
romance is dead.
Get lost in that.
Swipe and bang.
Yeah,
swipe
it really is, man.
That's it.
Wow, like those are the memories that last forever.
No one has the attention span to take anything slow.
I mean, it's the age-old thing. It's like, when did you guys go home? Streetlight. As soon as Streetlight came on, you went home.
My dad would whistle. My dad had a whistle that you could hear.
Yeah, my dad had a whistle.
Away.
Yeah, he had a whistle.
That's a lost art.
Yeah, to be able to whistle with the two-finger thing.
The two fingers and the tongue fold like a.
You could hear that a town away sometimes. It was like a half a mile, and you can hear that and it was aggressive.
That was like special dad.
I wonder if like 50 years from now, as things like that, you said, like, yeah, attention spans will go. Eventually, humans will adapt to that, to where, like, do you think in like 200-300 years, when people try to like sit and like read a book, they'll be like, like it'll be like very rare if somebody can even like sit down like quiet for 2 hours.
You'll just download. Yeah, you'll download the synopsis.
I'm not right.
They'll do they'll do reboots, and it'll be like 1 minute, and then next week they'll do 1 minute.
That's what I read too.
Like 1 hour.
Mark Zuckerberg or one of the Apple people said it's not going to be phones in the future. It's going to be a chip tattooed in you, to where like you're actually doing everything you do on the phone, but you act it out in AI, like in real life. So it's like it's always on you. It's never something you hold and put down.
Did one of you ever use either the Facebook Glass or that Apple Glass stuff?
I've seen it.
I have a VR headset. My boy Tommy.
So I've only used one, and it was too like, it was like, I don't know what to call it. It just felt so not good. Lack of it,
foreign. It felt foreign.
Yeah, it was so foreign, and I just felt so claustrophobic because
you don't like foreign, like obviously Mexico and all that. So you're a big border guy.
Yeah,
big border guy.
Yeah, bordering that Ridley Park here.
Yeah,
they're coming to take your job.
But just watch out for that border, because they're coming after your jobs in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we're gonna have brain implants. I mean, you have, again, Elon has that Neuralink place that's curing the guys that have. That are paralyzed. They can talk now through a computer just by thinking. So that's a crazy.
He had a tweet the other day, and it was like, pretty soon we're going to give sight to the fully blind.
That'll be pretty cool, though. That's
that's like the best side of technology. And then there's the worst, that the people won't be able to hold a conversation.
Well, look at anything that like science has invented, right? Like, we're going to have video. We're going to have video chat. Video chat's going to be great. It's going to be revolutionary. Porn. It went right to porn. It literally, it was video chat, FaceTime, right? Porn. Then you got Chatterbait, Pornhub, all these other things.
I don't know anything about it.
I know you don't know anything about that, right?
Maybe you do.
Hey,
I get pussy.
There was a challenge a couple years ago on TikTok where parents would play the Pornhub theme song and see their kids' reactions.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that was
like, there'll be drummers like that go to like George's music or Sam Ash or something.
They'll do it at like the school talent show.
Yeah,
like 7th grader.
All of a sudden there'll be like a teacher like, knock it off. And I'm like, what's that? Teacher knows.
The teacher knows.
Caught.
Right. Yeah, well, they probably have an OnlyFans or a Pornhub account that they're trying to monetize.
Yeah, the OnlyFans, that is a fucking gold mine for some of these women.
Well, that's a front for money laundering.
Well, I mean, but at a lower level, there's just normal single women out there that are just making like fucking money now. Like,
back to Bad Baby. We have to subscribe to her for research.
I follow her on Instagram and all that. She's fucking nuts.
Her OnlyFans, though, we got to see what she's doing on OnlyFans. She's making bank, dude.
Big bucks, yeah.
Yeah.
So misbehaved her whole life. Like, she's just the poster child of it. Like, literally misbehaved and just shitty. And rewarded handsomely for it in the end.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, PayPal us. HoagieTimePodcast at gmail.com. That's our PayPal.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. If we get up enough donations,
you to send you money.
Yeah. Just get that Venmo handle. At some point, I will get on OnlyFans just for the show. It'll just be me eating pizza and like watching Sports Center.
When you can't find exactly what you want on Pornhub, you need to really dial it into some certain specialty. Then you go into OnlyFans.
Ooh.
I have one of those VR headsets. And
what is it like? Crazy. Is it kind of like you're in a fishbowl kind of?
It's crazy, dude. My buddy Tommy got it for me. Shout out Tommy. Tommy Pope, shout out. He was in a Super Bowl commercial a few years ago.
Yeah.
And he's like, he had the VR headset that he was playing with his boy Chris. And he was like, I got to get these for you guys. And he got it for a couple guys on the text chain with us. And the first day I put it on and I'm playing with one of the games it came with, and it was like International Space Station or something. And I remember looking out the window of the space station to see Earth, and it felt so real that my legs gave out.
Whoa.
Like it felt like it tricked
Physical
my body.
reaction,
Yes, it tricked my body into thinking that like this is real, and it was just so overwhelming for me. My legs gave out. But like, there's also like worlds and shit where like once you get good at it, where like you can look up at the sky, you can look down at the ground, you can look all around, and it feels like you're like in like Mario World. And they have this thing called I haven't been on in a while, but it was called like Facebook Places or something like that. And it was like a full world where like you see something going on over that hill. So you go over the hill and it's like an EDM, like techno concert. And it'd be like Diplo or somebody like on a screen, and it looks like you're kind of like at a concert. And you see other little avatars dancing, and you have avatars and you have the handles in your hands and you can kind of dance and groove. And if you were home and you had your headset on and I'm home with my headset on, but we found each other and you're dancing at home, I could see you dancing.
You would think we were hanging, so you can hang out. Almost.
You can hang out. Yeah, I hung out with some people virtually. It's great.
Whoa.
They had a stand-up comedy room where you could jump up on stage and try comedy if you wanted to do that. All types of games.
Did you do that? Did your set kill in this reality world?
No, I wanted to do it. No, I chickened out. It felt too real.
Some things are
like it was like real enough where I was like, oh, no, I shouldn't. I didn't even try it.
Wow.
But you can do a lot. I'm sure it's only gotten better because I had like the first generation of it. I'm sure the games have only gotten like more, way better. And also they had like a sports arena where like certain NBA games.
I was just thinking about sports.
Would be shown on it, and like MMA fights and shit like that. Like not UFC, but like off-brand UFC. Fucking unbelievable. Like it feels like you're kind of just sitting on the mat inside of the octagon watching the fight. Like the guys look normal size. It's so immersive. Wow. I got to fire it up again and see if it still even works. I don't know if it's like out of date or if the programs haven't caught up with it because I haven't been on it in a while.
Wow, MMA fights. Is that MMA fight still happening at the White House, or is that just
apparently?
Bullshit?
Yeah, July 4th, 17.
You know, we're going to have to do a case study on Conor McGregor when it's all said and done. Like the way he kind of just like an example of all the money in the world and kind of just...
Yeah.
He's running for president of Ireland.
He won't win.
Well, I'm not.
I'll talk to my cousins and stuff. Yeah. No way.
Yeah, you're on the street in Ireland.
No way.
What are your people saying?
No, he doesn't represent us.
No.
He's one of those.
I'm saying he is.
He's one of those Dublin boyos.
Yeah. All you need is charisma. You don't need qualifications. You just need charisma. You need to be entertaining. That's it.
I wonder if that works all over the world or if it just works here.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see in Ireland.
Well, yeah, it's true. I mean, and everything happens here first, and then you kind of see these kind of the right wing phase kind of like took over other countries in Europe and stuff. It seems like the shit happens here, and then the world follows a few years later. So yeah, it's going to get ridiculous everywhere.
Everywhere. Imagine if Trump start popping up all over the world.
Dude, he's going to live forever. I think he's like old. He's not much younger than Biden. He's like 2 years.
76,
dude, and like I just think he's going to live forever. Well, you figure you don't drink.
Did you see the new picture of him released? He's got the pill in between his teeth. It's like a little blue pill. No. People are trying to speculate what it is.
Show me.
It could be like an Adderall. It could be like a Blue Chew. It could be like, show me. I'll tell you. Could be a nice perk or something.
Yeah, but you figure not drinking like all those years, like we put. I mean, by the time we're old people, by the time we're old, we're 40, 50 years into drinking. So you don't have that. I mean, that's got to give you an extra 10 years.
Yeah, but how much aspartame has he ingested through his life of all those Diet
Cokes?
I mean, hey, to each their own for whatever they wanted to drink, but man, that's a lot of aspartame.
I used to be addicted to Diet Coke. I would drink like 5 or 6 a day.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm off it now. Just regular Coke.
My baby loves Diet Coke.
How many grams?
Goes to McDonald's.
That's good Diet Coke.
Doesn't get food. That's just goes and gets Diet Coke.
No shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good Diet Coke there.
It's the best. Apparently they ship it in special trucks. I haven't confirmed this, but I heard that Coca-Cola has a special McDonald's supply chain that is like delivered cold, and it's a certain formulation where it's a little bit better than McDonald's.
Oh, I mean, I believe it. Every time I've had one, they've tasted delicious, along with their fries.
I also think their straws, if you look at their straws versus like anybody else, I think they're bigger. Like not by much, but I just think
their circumference is bigger.
Yeah.
It's like this.
Girthier.
Yeah. And
gives you just that nice cold hit.
Instead of that, it's this.
And it makes all the difference.
All the difference, yeah. Throat. Yeah, after a hangover, there's nothing better after a night of drinking than a fucking fountain soda.
I got into it over the weekend. I had a wedding at Rolling Green I went to.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was all right. I was so good with my eating last week. Dude, I ate super clean last week. And then I get to this wedding and I'm like, I'm not going to drink beers. I'll drink gin and tonics because that's somewhat healthy.
Yeah, that's what I did.
And then I forgot that tonic has a bunch of sugar in it.
Oh.
So just drinking gin and tonics, dude, I put on 5 pounds after eating broccoli and chicken last week. I just had a few gin and tonics, and my fucking body's like, oh, here we go. Let's throw the weight back on. So I'm fighting that.
Probably from all the broccoli and chicken you were eating, trying to stick to that diet.
Yeah. I'm still going strong with it.
Yeah. I was thinking about that diet you were telling me about, and like, it's definitely geared to somebody that's fucking in the gym all day long. Because you're burning constantly all that fucking shit. But if you're just kind of like hanging doing that, you're just kind of eating all that heavy food.
But I'm still in a deficit because it's very dense, but it's the calories are lower. So I'm below my maintenance calories.
Right, but if you're 5 pounds up, you're 5 pounds up.
The tonic. The tonic water did it. Just the
From
sugar.
the one day.
Just the sugar and the tonic did it.
Are you retaining water because of that tonic? Was that quinine or whatever it's in it? Or
a what?
What's in tonic that's called like quinine or whatever?
What the fuck did you just say?
Exactly. There's something in tonic.
Sugar. This is sugar.
Yeah, but it also that also has you retain water as well.
Huh?
So,
did you dance at the wedding?
No, I didn't dance.
I'm a dancer if I have Adderall.
Interesting band setup. It was the Philly Keys. It was like it was two pianos and drums.
How was that?
People seemed to enjoy it.
Did they play the hits?
They played the hits. They played the hits.
Did you stand in the corner with your arms folded, like one of them to say, like, "Aren't you a musician?"
No.
you, like this, like just hoping someone asks you, like, "Do you play?" Like, yeah.
This isn't even in the original key. What are these guys doing? This isn't the original key. They're dumbing it down.
Pat Smith, we were in a band together, all of us, and he used to go to the OD and just go like after we were all drunk and CIO, and at like midnight, 1 a.m, he would get up to the front and like just try to get like Brian O'Boyle from Mr. Green Jeans' attention or something, just like pointing himself like this, just like get caught up on stage. And every time the next day I'd be like, "Yeah, dude, you did it again." He'd be like, "No, did I?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I've been guilty of that a couple times. Not recently though.
I'm not a big I'm a musician, obviously, and I don't want to play when I'm not playing. I don't like want to be like guest up and all that. Like
not anymore.
Because I'm not like you got to see the whole package with me to kind of get it. And if I go up just as a vocalist, and I'm a left-handed guitar player, so it's not even like I can borrow one. If I'm up, it's just a vocalist. You're not getting you're not getting the guitar work. It's not the guitar.
It's not the same product.
It's not the same product. It's because I'm not just a vocalist. I need the whole thing.
Much more.
The whole thing is a part of like the show and all that. So I feel like I'm like, okay, like, I have done it, but I don't like it. Yeah,
we're talking 10 years. I used to like to hop up with the Giuliano brothers once in a while after they played my wedding. And they kind of knew me from that and from the scene, I guess. But I don't do that anymore. If I'm not getting paid for it, I'm not popping up. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Or I'll work out a price real quick back and like 100, and then they'll be like, "No." I'll be like, "All right."
Yeah, it doesn't work for me. Sorry, he is a dick.
Oh, so that was a wedding. I love weddings, man. I haven't been your wedding. I danced the whole night.
That was a fun wedding. Giuliano brothers were great.
Yeah, they did. I think I popped up with the Giuliano brothers somewhere. I think my sister's wedding I did, and I played guitar on an upside down guitar.
Oh,
we played McDade Boulevard, one of my originals, because like it was a family wedding. So they're like, "No, play it." And they played it like, it's not hard.
Yeah.
No, but I played it like upside down on the guitar, A, E, D, whatever the hell it is. But it was cool.
Pro musicians like that, they can do anything.
They can do anything. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's math. Like when you get to that level, every song is just math. And if you understand the concept and the theory and the alphabet, if you will, of it, it's a language that like, as soon as you understand it, you get it.
Yeah, I have a story. Hopping up, it just popped in my head. So I was in New York City for work, maybe like.
Whoa, what do you do?
When I was working for Jack's Hard Cider, and Jack's Hard Cider was being released in New York, so we went up for the launch. And I was staying near Cafe Wah, it's called.
Wawa Brown from Collingdale?
Not Wawa Brown, shout out Woo Brown. It was called Cafe Wah, WHA, and it's a famous place. Bruce Springsteen's played there. Bob Dylan's played there. It's a historic and very storied New York City venue. So I went there just to say I was there, and there's some band playing, and I don't know if it wasn't. I guess it was kind of like an open mic thing where like you could get up and jam with them or play with them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting with this family from England.
They were going to say Singapore for some reason.
Yeah. I'm hanging out with some lady boys from Thailand. I'm hanging out with this family from England, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm a musician too." And I didn't sign up, but towards the end of the night, I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
I'd really like to. Like, when else am I going to be here? I'd love to say I was on the same stage as Dylan and Springsteen, and they're calling this lady's name towards the end of the night, and she's not around. And I'm so drunk, I forget what I somehow say, hey, I'll get up. And I get up, and I'm the room's spinning. I'm so fucked up. And they're like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I turn to the band. I'm like, we'll do Stand By Me, key of A, F sharp minor, D. And they're like, dude, we know how to play it. Like, they're insulted that I'm trying to like call out the chords. They're like, dude, we know it. They go into it. So I'm singing it. And then I get to the part, and the band leader's up there with me, and he goes, all right, guys. Now, Mike says that he beatboxes too, so let's hear. I'm like, what? I don't remember telling him from 2 minutes earlier that I beatbox, and I can't imagine why I would have said that. I'm completely caught off guard. And I'm like, and he's like, beatbox for them. And I start doing like the beatbox
Can
shit.
you beatbox for us real quick?
But it's so bad, dude. I'm so drunk, my mouth's
it's dry. You need a little water.
It was so bad that he looked at me like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And I wanted to die. Like, it was the song was a bust.
All you're doing is spitting all over his mic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The song was a bust. My beatboxing was terrible. And like he said, it was something like, why the fuck did you waste our time with this? And then like he might as well have kicked my butt off of stage. And
so you got totally punked by a bunch of blue-haired fucking hippies?
No. These were authentic, soulful blacks.
Oh, okay. So this was real. This wasn't like
real.
This
was real, authentic, like
thing,
blacks. Yeah, it was great. Like, they were great. It was, I still cringe thinking about it. I don't know why I hopped up. And I can't imagine why the fuck I said to the guy, I beatbox.
It's funny that like things can still bother you. Like, like I have things, things that I've done in life that to this day, like I still, like I'll go like this, like when I think of it, like it was so like corny or like stupid or something that I'll just be like, I regret that.
I'm trying to think of some other shit that there's a few that I've done.
I can't, I'll have to.
I've peed the bed at very inopportune times and very inopportune places. I've done that during my party days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you and a lady and me and a lady sleeping in a bed and waking up to a wet bed.
Yeah.
And I real quick pointed the finger at him. I'm like, and like took both of them like, come on, get your shit. Like, I didn't play it cool for my friend at all.
Are going to the beach.
Yeah, I didn't play it cool with my friend. Like, I wanted them to know that wasn't me. That was him.
Yeah, the three of them went to the beach, and I stayed back at the house doing wash.
Wildwood, baby.
All the things we go through to get us where we are today.
That could be your OnlyFans part.
He's a pisser.
I just piss on mattresses and couches and stuff.
Like R. Kelly.
I pretend I'm asleep. It's like a sleep fetish thing. I pretend I'm asleep.
And all you see is like the puddle, like the wet spot grow.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's pissing.
Oh my God.
Everybody knows and watches it. About a minute and a half in, you're going to start pissing, and then they'll just watch the little damp spot at your groin, just until the whole fucking bed's soaked.
I've been to like parties where like it's known that everyone's going to crash, and like they're like, yeah, we got you a tent outside, and I literally had a tent like outside.
I wasn't an adult pisser at all. Like I pissed the bed on my 21st birthday, and I remember I woke up, my pants were down and my boots were on and everything was soaked. Like the bed, my jeans, the boots were soaked. Like I had to piss.
And you're like, how did that happen?
Yeah, but I remember, you do the 21 shots on your birthday.
Yeah.
I did them. And that was the last time I remember.
21 I don't think that happens anymore. The 21 shots on the birthday. That's an inhumane amount of booze.
Especially it's supposed to be your first time drinking.
Well, in a bar situation. Mm-hmm. But that's a lot of liquor, man. That's way different than drinking a few beers.
Yeah. And many people did it in our crowds.
Oh, and then there was like the dirty shots too. Like, you got to do a cement mixer as well.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't doing dirty. I was probably doing Jameson. Oh. Which isn't, I don't think that was the plan. I think it was more like, like the,
just give me a semi. I kind of want a little sip of whiskey.
Or like I'll go with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Fashion that up, Mike.
All right. I thought they're supposed to be like just those like SoCo and limes or something with less.
Yeah. Then what was the fucking drink where it was like, we're gonna wring out the towel?
Yeah, the bar stool or whatever.
It's not a cement mixer, but
cement mixer was lime and.
I used to like the Mind Eraser. Mind Erasers were beautiful.
Yeah. That house that I talked about down the shore where it was a complete fire hazard, we would do Mind Erasers there. Oh, thanks, pal.
Mm-hmm. Mind Erasers were like if you were really in the mood to like drink, you got like in the mood and you know you could suck something up real quick. And as soon as you did it, you fucking.
What was it? Jaeger and club or tonic? And
I forget. I don't know. I have no idea. Shoot it down.
Yeah,
I have no idea what's in anything.
Me and Coley and Bear, when we worked at Hennessy's, we saw a 21st birthday. We actually had a clear bottle, was just water, and we had an iced tea that was whiskey, just because we see these kids trying to do it. It's like, oh, okay, here's shot number 11, just water, and then they give you like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
But then felt kind of bad because we were still charging a full price for a shot, but
it's just business.
Yeah, business.
But we were keeping the guy alive.
If you're not robbing people as a bartender, you're not trying. You don't care about your family.
Yeah.
Did you see that the Buck Tavern's up for sale?
I did. Through the Mulholland guys, right?
I guess
because I think I saw Port doing a video on that.
Yeah, shout out John Port and the Mike Mulholland team selling Delco. The Buck Tavern's. Have you ever gone in there to drink?
No, but I knew Buster Timlin well. He was a family friend, and I knew that he bought it with Kevin Scanlon, who we all know from around here, the Scanlon family. They bought it. They were in on it together, and Buster died shortly after that. And then after that, I was in there maybe once or twice.
Yeah, I was in there a couple times.
You guys remember the name before that?
Kevin Michaels?
And before that one? The Mosey Inn.
Mosey Inn.
Oh,
Mosey
shit.
Inn. That was the Mosey Inn.
Wow, I can see that sign.
Yeah, Kevin Michaels for a short time, but the Mosey Inn forever.
Man, that's a tough spot. Weird parking there. Couple spots out back, and then it's just kind of like street parking, or maybe like the
Manhattan bag hole across the street or something.
Yeah. I guess you could.
But those kind of bars, yeah, man. Those old ass bars that like you go into now, like the beers taste different now. Like I don't think if you don't get like regular clientele and you're not pushing out your product, like I think the beer tastes bad. Everything tastes bad in there.
Yeah, if your lines are dirty, the beer's gonna be so bad.
Yeah,
people are like, oh, that fucking draft beer hung me over. It's like, nah, well, you had fucking 30 of them.
Yeah,
not that it came out of the tap. It's that you drank 30 beers.
Some of the liquor like the whiskey looks like it's been there for since the 80s.
Oh. Or like the whiskey's the only thing that's been moving.
Yeah, and the cigs. And the chicks.
You had the drive-by of O'Hagan's the other night, man. Oof.
Yeah, I sent him a video of driving by O'Hagan's. Yeah. It's Cambodian owned now, I believe. Yeah. It's like a weird mix. It's like Cambodians and blacks. Then there's a few like white trash.
Is it a dangerous place, or is it one of those like places where like it's a melting pot and everyone's jolly?
I haven't been there. It's dangerous is down the street at the old halfway.
Yes.
There's a metal detector to get in.
When I sold beer,
and I've never
that was
been
one
there
of my
once.
accounts. I was in there. It's like a strip club. Like there's it's not a strip club, but it has a strip club feel, and it's
dark.
Yeah. We used to love going there though. Like we rediscovered that when we were like 22. Like Joe Hennessy and me would go there. Shout out Joe Hen. Like Tim Garrity, we'd go there and it'd be like $1.25 beers, like draft beers. And we would just go and just crush drafts because we were young and we were hitting the bars up, and that was like one of the last places you would voluntarily go.
Right.
But we went and we're like, yo, like they still have like 1980s prices in here. Yeah. So we just made it our own. Our thing was we watched the fills there. It was just $1.25, maybe even $1.
I found out like 5 years ago, relatively recently, that was the spawn of E.T.'s Tavern. Correct. E.T.'s Tavern, that was right there by O'Hagan's across the street, back in Colonial Pizza, E.T.'s Tavern closed, and the owners there opened up the halfway.
Really?
Yeah. So the halfway is basically E.T.'s where E.T.'s went.
Wow.
And I found out, I'm like, what? I'm like, I never knew that. Like, yeah,
it's Tommy's Tavern now, right?
Tommy's Tavern.
Is it still called that?
Yeah.
They don't own it anymore, but
I don't know if it's Tommy's or
it's still called Tommy's Tavern, but he doesn't own it anymore. The only two bars that have the original owners left are Brennan's and Tony's.
Yeah,
so,
Tony's not going anywhere.
The man.
Tony's the fucking man. Shout out Tony.
One of the best guys.
There is a sign on the door there at this bar we're talking about. It's a gun with like the red circle, the line through it says no guns. Like leave your guns in the car.
You know what that tells me? To bring my gun in.
Yeah, tuck it in your sock.
Yeah.
Do the
you know what might help?
What?
Putting a bollard up.
Ooh, I think that would help.
They could fucking call me, and I know how to do it now. Just to keep a bollard, that'll keep the guns out.
That will keep the guns out. Got to get those Ballards together.
Hoagie time, latest season, and you'll be doing just fine. Hoagie time, show. Enjoy it on the go.